Hi everyone, it's the Laughing Order here, coming to you from North Kent Police Station, and it's the force headquarters down in Gravesend. So let's see how we get on here today, guys. If you like my content, please like it, feel free to share it, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, really appreciate it. And we'll see if we get any laughs out of this lot today, guys. But it's a big complex, as you'd expect for a force headquarters. But we'll have a scout about and we'll see how we get on. Interesting. No unauthorised vehicles beyond this point. I'm not a vehicle. A separate parking area. Intercom will not be answered. What's the point in having an intercom then? Staff entrance that side, so this must mean this is the public entrance. A few people in there, guys, so I'm just going to leave them to it and I'll pop back when it's a bit quieter. Stop. Big gates here, eh? So, if they don't want to let me through there, I suppose I could just get to that park later and have a good look around. I wonder who hit that. Taking some whack that, look. Jesus. Not just the coppers that are bent. But yeah, it's chilly today, guys. I'm feeling it. So, hoping that this isn't going to be too long. Yeah, there's still got a few people, but I'll take in this information while I'm here.
No, I'll take you out for some Nando's next time, alright?
Very interesting. This is a refuge area. Interesting. So you can push that button there and it locks the door on the outside. So if you're fleeing anyone, you can lock yourself in and get in contact with the police and they can assist you. Hello.
Are you filming?
Pardon?
What are you? are you filming?
At the moment, I'm filming that sign
Yeah, why?
because I want to.
How do you mean you want to?
Because I want to.
Yeah, I'm asking you why though. Why would you film a sign?
Well, I'm going to film like, lots of other things, but the sign was what I was filming when you asked me the question.
Yeah.
Yeah, am I not allowed to film that sign? Is it?
I didn't. Why are you being so defensive? I'm just
I'm
asking
not being
you
defensive.
what you're doing.
I'm asking you a question.
Police premises.
Are you a police officer?
What's it got to do with you?
Because you're asking me what I'm doing and why I'm filming.
I'm asking you why
So are you a
filming
police
on
officer?
Premises?
Because I want to. Are you a police officer? If so, identify yourself. If not, jog on.
That's not very friendly, is it?
I don't need to be friendly. Not friendly isn't a crime.
What are you doing?
I've just told you. I was filming that sign, but I'm going to film everything run about the building.
Why?
Because I want to. Am I obligated to answer your questions?
No, but I'm
Yeah,
asking
but there you
you,
go
why
then.
are you filming police premises?
Because I want to.
What's going on?
This gentleman here is just filming police.
Are you
flying
you're still not
police.
identified if you're a police officer or not?
I don't need to.
Well, you do need to. It's in your code of practice. Of course you do.
I don't need to.
Yes, you
It's
do.
my
Police
identity.
vehicle.
Yeah, I'm going to film everything, mate. All your registration plates, everything. I'm going to film it all.
You're filming personal
Yeah,
plates.
100%.
For what purpose?
Because I want to.
No, that's a lot. But for what
Right.
purpose?
You detective inspector, can I see your ID, please? Your warrant card?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, thank you. That's how it's done.
So why are you filming?
Because I just said quite clearly, because I want to, Mr. Carter.
Okay, because obviously the concern that causes me is without knowing why you're doing
Mhm.
it, I have to be conscious of how I have to protect everybody here.
Okay.
Protecting public that come and visit this building.
Yeah.
Which obviously public come here a lot. Which
Yeah.
you're entitled to do.
Yeah.
So without knowing why you're doing it,
Okay.
it makes me a little bit suspicious.
Does it?
I don't want to be suspicious about it. So if you're open and honest with me, I
I am
don't
being
need to
honest
be.
and open.
So that's why I'm
Okay.
asking why you're doing it.
Because I want to. I don't know how to be much clearer than
Okay,
that.
so what's your name?
Why would I give you my name?
Because I've asked you for it.
Am I obligated to give you it?
I've asked you, so it's just common courtesy.
Okay, but am I obligated to give you it?
If it gets to a point where I'm concerned about what you're doing, then it may well be.
Right, okay, but we're not at that point yet.
If I start to have grounds that you might be doing
Okay.
something that you shouldn't be,
Mm-hmm.
then I may have cause to legally ask you for
Yeah.
your details.
Okay, so what grounds do you think you need for a man with a camera just filming public in a public
It's
place?
suspicious. Nothing is
No, it's not.
suspicious.
Sorry. Filming in public is not a suspicious activity. Do you stop everyone with a dash cam, asking them why they're filming?
Not necessarily.
Well, there you
no.
go then. See all these cars here, these visitors' cars? These possibly have dash cams filming all this stuff. Are you going to stop all them?
Right, but there may be circumstances where we would. So the purpose of having a dash cam
Mhm.
is so that you can record sort of traffic-related matters.
Yeah, such
So
as
what-
registration plates.
So what related matters are you recording?
Whatever I want, whatever I can see for public. Matters of public interest. So this is a...
So why is my car of public interest?
Pardon?
Well, you're
I don't know which car's yours.
No, you don't.
Exactly.
So why is my car of public interest? My car's in here.
The whole
Why-
car park is of public interest because it's publicly funded. It's funded by the taxpayer.
Yeah, I pay
Yeah,
taxes
correct.
as
Yeah.
well. So I
Well,
also
you,
pay
technically
for it.
you refund your tax, but we're not getting into that
Technically, I
conversation. Yeah,
refund my
because
tax.
you're paid out the taxpayer's purse. So essentially, when you're paying tax, you're just giving that money back that you're already getting given out the tax man.
So what taxes do you pay?
None of your business. How about that?
So you're asking me about this car park,
Yeah, it's taxpayer funded. Yeah.
which I pay.
Okay.
My vehicle's in here.
Debatable,
So why
but-
is my vehicle of public?
Okay, so I've just said to you, I don't know which vehicle is yours. Plus, what information do you think can be ascertained by a member of the public reading a registration plate? And a registration plate's supposed to be private, or are they there for a
So
reason?
one of the reasons that people do it, and this comes back to where I start to get suspicious again, one of the people reason do it is in order to communicate it to people that have a menacing interest in the police that
Okay.
may look to cause people harm.
All right.
That can be a number of different organisations, a number of different individuals acting independently. So if that's what you're doing with the information,
So-
that'd be extremely concerning.
So if you think I was doing that, do you think I'd be standing here talking to you as long as what I am?
Well, sometimes it's easier to hide in plain sight.
Do you know what Google Earth is?
Pardon?
Do you know what Google Earth is?
I do know what
Google
Google Earth
Street
is,
View. You know it comes all the way up in here.
I'm just sorry. I'm just going to work.
Okay. Well, jog on then. Don't let me stop you.
Now, why are you being aggressive towards
I'm not
me?
being aggressive. I told you to jog on.
That's quite aggressive.
That's not aggressive.
It's a
Behave
public
yourself,
place,
man.
So
Yeah.
I can stand here as
Okay.
well.
And you're
Why are
asking
you
me what
being
I'm doing.
aggressive?
You're saying suspicious that I could be
Yep.
communicating information to other people.
Yeah, which you don't
You're
seem to
havering,
want to
mate.
give
You're
any
absolutely
kind of
havering.
answer about
You're chatting
whatsoever.
nonsense, my friend. Okay. All this information, everything that I can see here, could be seen from satellites from Google Earth, and can even be seen from Street View on Google Street View. So there's nothing that I'm
You seem to
filming.
be taking quite a great degree of making sure you can't be recognised.
Is that a crime?
I'm just curious as to why.
Okay, so what part of my attire do you have a problem with?
Well, what, you've covered your face, you've
Okay.
covered your hair,
Yep.
you've covered so that you can't sort of be recognised. So
Is that again?
but you're not
like-
doing anything.
Okay,
You're,
I could have
you're trying to
perfectly.
explain to me that you're not doing anything that I should be
I could have
concerned about.
perfectly innocent explanations for all those things.
You could.
Yeah.
But you're not prepared to offer any.
You never asked me for them.
No, but I'm entitled to ask a question of a
Of
member of
course you
the
are.
public.
Yeah, you didn't ask me the question though. You just said that you've taken great lengths to conceal your identity for what. Just to rephrase what you said there,
Okay.
where I've said to you, well, I could have perfectly innocent explanations for all those things. You don't know me, I don't know you. So instead of making assumptions, why don't you just go on the facts that you do know?
Yeah.
Because
Just
that's
that I'm stood in a police station
yeah,
area.
and you're
with a member of
you're
the
accosting a member of the public conducting perfectly legal
I'm just
activity.
walking through. You were in front of the gate.
Yeah, your colleague has still failed to identify herself.
So I'm just curious as to.
You don't need to.
I'm
Well,
just
if you're a police
curious-
officer, you do.
I'm not a police officer.
Well,
so
why
I
are you
don't need
asking
to
me what I'm doing then?
Because you're on police premises. That's what you're hanging about here.
It's a public
this
place.
Is my place of work.
It's a public place. Is that not a public counter through there? Is that not for
The
public
police
parking to
officer
use the
is
police
asking
station?
you.
Pardon?
The police officer is asking you.
Yeah?
Why are you here? To me, you look
I've-
suspicious.
do
I'm not
you?
even a-
You don't
I'm
know
not
me.
Police officers, but you look suspicious.
Do
to
you?
me,
Oh, well,
hanging around
okay.
my workplace.
Okay.
Wearing a pair of sunglasses when it's cloudy.
okay.
With lots of heads. coverings.
Congratulations.
Well, I'm assuming you're going to be looking to put this on some sort of website. I don't understand why. I really don't. I don't know
Because
why.
you made a fool of yourself, officer.
How have I made a fool?
Because
of
you're
myself?
accosting a member of the public conducting perfectly legal activity.
We've ended this
Yeah,
conversation.
see you later. Jog on. You're dismissed. Both of you. Get back to work. Ta-ta. Walk of shame. What a disgrace. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. They can't have an intellectual conversation, so they just want to walk away. So I'll go back to filming our registration plates. I wonder which one's his. It's the first time I've heard telling someone to jog on has been aggressive, ladies and gentlemen. What do you think of that? Absolute numpties. Hello.
Hello, what are you filming for?
Because I want to.
Okay.
See?
nice
That,
day.
yeah, that's how it's done, exactly. Have a great day.
Pardon?
I said that's how it's done, exactly, thank you. Have a nice day. Very professional, I appreciate it. So that's how it's done, ladies and gentlemen. Here, I'm going to pay extra attention to anybody coming and going from this car park. Seeing as they're that sensitive about it, they're drawing attention to themselves. Yeah, I was reading this, so the funny thing is, yeah, point one. In the interest of, sorry, I'll read this sentence above. In the interest of yours and your colleagues' health and safety, by utilising this car park, you're agreeing to comply with the following requirements. Requirement 1. Vehicles are left at owner's risk. Right there, so I wish I'd pointed it out to those officers, or that officer and police staff. Any breaches for parking will be assessed as potential misconduct. Jesus Christ. So, if for example, let's just reevaluate what just happened. We had that police staff and that police officer harassed me because I said to him I was going to film these vehicles from a public place. And they've taken issue with that. But it says if you're unable or unwilling to comply with these requirements, please find alternate parking. Requirement 1, vehicles are left at your own risk. So if you leave them there, something happens to them, someone films it, whatever, then it's on you. And if you don't want it there, then you need to move it somewhere else. And if you're not going to comply with that, then potentially you could face misconduct. I wonder if I could get a complaint in to Kent Police on those grounds alone. That would be very, very interesting. What do you think, guys? let me know in the comments, what do you think are the chances of me getting a complaint in on the basis of that sign, and see if there's any misconduct hearings regarding it, because I'd be very curious to know if they follow through with that. Obviously, I know they won't, but I think I'd be very curious to see the response I get once I show them their sign, which quite clearly states that they're left at their own risk, and that if they can't comply with that, they're going to harass people because they've decided to leave it there at their own risk, and are not happy about something relating to the security which that officer cited. Who knows? So I think I'll show you guys. So I don't know if you'll be able to read that, but it says this car park is annually checked so it is safer for you and your vehicles. Always look for police approved safer parking. They have over 5,000 car parks in the UK apparently. So I don't know what they're worried about. What's the man with the camera going to do? Not very much, I'd have thought. That's the place, guys. I'm alright, how are you?
Yeah, good, thank you. We just wanted to have a quick chat with you.
Do you want to do what I was saying? Because I can barely hear you with the air conditioning.
Yeah, it's very loud.
Yeah. How you doing, you alright?
I'm alright, so how are you?
Yeah, not too bad.
No?
Do you mind identifying yourself, please?
Yeah, I'm PC Daily 15680. And
I'm just going to walk up here in the light, if that's alright. It's better for my film.
Of course we can.
And yourself, mate, what's your ID?
14544.
And your name?
Dexter. PC Monster.
Monza.
Monster.
Nice to meet you. How you doing?
Yeah, it's not too bad. We're just coming out just to check if you're okay. What we're up to ultimately, just make sure we're okay.
Checking what I'm up to.
Yeah, just
Come
make
on,
sure
man.
we're okay. And you're not doing, obviously, you're not doing things that you're not supposed to be doing. That's all. As i.e. filming a private car park.
Oh, I am filming that.
The private car?
Yeah,
What's the reason as to why you're filming a private car park?
because I want to.
Okay.
Am I not allowed to?
Not the private car park. Anything else? That
I can
public
film. No. What makes you think I can't film the private car park? Listen, we started really well.
Okay, that's fine.
So let's try and keep this civil.
Of course, yeah.
You know, but like, why don't you think I can film the private car park? That's very strange. Do you know?
Well, obviously, we just got some questions. Yeah. We basically have just come out to see if there's anything we can help you with.
Okay.
Is there anything we can help you with?
No, but you can give me a tour of your base if you want.
Unfortunately, we can't. We've got a lot of big bosses here.
Yeah.
This is the headquarters now, isn't it? Is that all you've come for?
But a tour? No, I just came to film everything.
Is it just audited purposes and stuff like that?
If that's what you think it is, then that's what you think. You know, like, it doesn't really matter, like whether it's auditing or not. Or like,
It's just general conversation.
it's just
asking.
it's just
Up to you whether you want
filming for the sake of it.
Fair enough.
You know.
Fair enough.
But like, I am still curious to know what makes you think I can't film from a private car park for public.
Okay, so that's a private area, isn't it?
Yeah, I get that. Yeah,
Private area.
I've not entered that area.
No, okay, fair
Yeah,
enough. As
but-
long as you're not going inside and
I've not went inside, but I filmed through the fence all the registration plates. I made a point of doing that after a detective inspector came out and accosted me, saying I couldn't do it. But
Fair enough.
he couldn't explain why I'm not allowed to do it.
Okay, fair enough.
Whereas I know I'm perfectly allowed
Fair
to do
enough,
that.
but as long as you're not in the private property itself, then that's
No,
fine.
no, I've stayed
As
within
long as
public
you-
the whole
As
time.
long as you're in the public place, do
No.
what you need to do in the public area.
It-
As long as you're not causing disturbance, it's all fine.
Yeah,
isn't it?
even the reception, because there's people in there, I've not even went in there to give them some
perfect.
privacy,
You know
you know,
exactly
like,
what you're doing.
yeah,
So
so
you know
like,
exactly what you're
I'm
doing.
not here to encroach on members of the public and things like that,
Well,
and
thank you very much for-
enter private areas, but I have been filming through the fence, I have been filming registration plates, but that's all there is to it, my friend.
Well, at the end of the day, you're not obliged to tell me why. I can ask. If you don't want to answer, you don't have
No,
to
I'm not
answer.
gonna answer
yeah.
that, no.
Exactly.
You know your
Fair
stuff,
enough,
like.
mate, no worries. Well, I suppose, as long as you're
The
not...
one thing I will suggest to you is, you know how I've walked down that little path round there.
Yeah.
There's nothing to suggest that that's private or anything of the sort.
Where
But,
did you walk?
so see, just outside here, do you want me to show you?
Yeah, of course.
Because I can see right through your windows, and I can look onto computer screens and things like that.
What, just over there?
Just
really?
through there, yeah. So for GDPR,
Fair
you
enough.
might want to go in and see whoever's office it is and say, listen, just drop your blinds, because potentially
Well,
you
if
could
you
see
don't
it.
mind pointing it out to me.
Yeah, you can see it from the road. So obviously with GDPR compliance, you might, like, it is, they've tinted the windows, but I can still see right in, you know, like, so just this little path here, there is a fence that stops you going any further, but before that, I can still see through windows.
Okay.
So, as I say, you might want to go and have a word with whoever's office it is, and say to them, just drop the blinds, because if you're over there, I'm pretty sure, a pair of binoculars, you'll be able to look right in it, you know.
Fair enough, I will, yeah, I'll let them know. I'll find out who's office,
Awesome.
let them know. Usually it's, I think they keep the blinds down, usually, but
Usually.
yeah,
Yeah, some of them are down,
Fair
some of them are
enough,
down, yeah.
No worries. Just keep yourself to yourself.
Yeah.
Don't cause any problems or issues. You might you haven't been. We just want to make sure you're okay doing. Just out of your curiosity, make sure you're not doing anything you're not supposed to be doing. And at the end of the day, sounds like you know what you're doing. And you're not going past above and beyond what you're not supposed to be doing.
So far.
Sounds like it. So far. Obviously,
Yeah,
if you
famous
don't-
last words.
So far, at the moment.
You come and chase me into the car park and no, I'm joking. No, like, as I say, I'm pretty much wrapping up soon anyway. So
fair enough, man.
there's just one other thing, it's a little bugbear of mine. Is your camera's running?
My camera wasn't running at the
My
time,
camera's
no.
running, yeah.
You know you're supposed to tell me.
Fair enough, you're filming me, so I'm filming you.
Yeah, but it's part of, I don't have a policy on it. Like, it's
Okay,
part of your code of
fair
practice that you've got to inform members of the public, just for future reference, you know. Like,
Of course, no worries, no problem.
okay, awesome.
Thank you
You
very
done?
much.
Yeah.
Tell me what your name is, just out of
No.
politeness.
Normally I'm really rude when people say that. I say it's none ya, and they say none ya what? I say none your business. But I'm not going to do that because you've been pretty alright. But no, I'm not going to give you my name.
I know, I was just asking out of politeness.
Don't actually,
Alright,
don't get in it.
easy, right?
Alright,
No
take it
problem.
easy, guys.
Thank you
Thanks for your
very
time.
much, buddy.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
Oh, interesting, guys. What do you think? I think towards he didn't like getting that advice about the camera. You see, straight away her demeanour changed, like face like thunder. But I didn't make a big deal about it. I'm not going to make a big deal about it. But yeah, just leave them to it. We've got our car on the go. But yeah, they've obviously been drawing the short straw and sent out. But listen, he was okay, you know. Like, I think they may have been fed some false information. He didn't confirm that, right enough, but by the way it sounded like someone may have mentioned that I'd went into the actual car park itself, which I went up to that barrier, I'm not going to lie. But I didn't walk into the car park. But quite clearly saying I am filming through the fence, I am filming registration plates, and there's nothing about that that's illegal or an offence of any sort. So yeah. But he seemed okay, she seemed okay as well to begin with. So I think they might have salvaged themselves. I don't know. I think they might have just scraped by with the way they interact with members of the public. Certainly the first two that I interacted with didn't have a bloody clue. Like, they really don't know what day it is, never mind whether or not I'm allowed to film from where I'm standing. So yeah, interesting mixed bag of results, and it's every time I go to finish up, guys. It started off about an hour, it's well over an hour now. Is that a forensic van? There's forensics. Eyes on the road. So yeah, guys, I'm going to leave it at that. I'm going to move on to my next location. If you've enjoyed this video, please like it, feel free to share it, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button, guys. I really appreciate all your support. Don't forget to check out my socials, and until next time, stay safe, bye bye.